Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of December 23rd through the 29th, 2024. So Sagittarius, let's dive into it. I hope y'all are having and have had an amazing birthday season if it was your birthday, and I hope this week if you're celebrating any of the holidays you really enjoy it. But let's see, Sagittarius, what's in store for you this week? First card out for you is actually the moon in reverse. So I'm just getting this sense of anticipation for the future and just really, I don't know, some of you guys may be in this mindset of like, man, I just want the rest of this year to be done with. Like, I just want to get through these holidays, through this year, whatever. Like, there's a sense of anticipation for something in the future, and you may not necessarily know exactly how the future is going to unfold for you. And for some of you, that may actually cause some anxiety. It's like, I just want to figure this out. I just want to get through this, get this done and over with, so that way I don't have to sit in this place of not knowing what's going to happen next. But let's see what comes out next to that moon card is the World. Wow. Some of you guys may be making a major move soon, okay? A major change soon, or like actively in your life. You're in a season of change. It feels like, actually, Leo had a similar message of like completely ending an era and stepping into a new era. The World card, I feel like a lot of you are celebrating this week the completion of old projects, or the celebration of some sort of accomplishment, like, oh, another year come and gone, let's celebrate, let's toast. I know technically this week does not include the like New Year's Eve and New Year's, but it's giving off similar vibes, like celebrating another accomplishment, another year, getting together and swapping stories with your friends, with your family, etc. And just sort of like toasting to all of the hard work that you've put in 2024. I mean, this is the final full week of 2024. Isn't that something? And so to have the World card come out for you is actually quite in alignment. And I don't think this card came out for anyone else either, which is interesting. And it's like, you're just really anticipating, really excited, to sort of go back to the status quo, but with this new year that's incoming. We have the Page of Water coming out in reverse, okay? There could, if you have children in your life, there could be a child here who's not exactly happy or like getting along with someone. I don't know, there's like somebody's feeling like their emotions are not being heard, but it's the person who's feeling that way, they don't know how to express their emotions. And for some of you, this isn't even a child, this can be a full-grown adult. If this is an adult, I will say their emotional maturity and their ability to express their emotions may be a little bit underdeveloped for their age. If it's a child, it makes perfect sense. They're a child. Sometimes children don't know how to really express what they want and need emotionally. So I would just, if it's a child, give them more attention and sort of ask questions that may help you understand their mindset and their emotions at this time and work with them in that way. If this is an adult, I mean, your path forward with them really depends on your relationship. But, they could be feeling some type of way for whatever reason. So do with that what you will. Second row of cards out, we have the Three of Water. Yes, beautiful, beautiful get-togethers. I am seeing this, like a gathering around, swapping stories, going over this whole entire year. Like, what have you been doing? Oh, that's interesting. Here's what I've been up to. And really celebrating each other's successes, each other's wins, as well as each other's heartbreaks and challenges. That is the spirit of the hearth fire, the spirit of support groups and community. And to have that, you're very blessed, you're very lucky, So I love to see it, Sagittarius. We have the Ten of Earth right next to that as well. Exactly, prosperity. It definitely feels like if you have any family get-togethers this week, you're all coming together, multiple generations of the family. Even if you have different political beliefs and different personalities, it will go very harmoniously. Okay, we're seeing hosting, and I just saw 444 on the clock, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're being protected by angels, and I'm getting an image in my head of like past loved ones and ancestors gathering around the table as well, gathering around the hearth fire as well, alongside the living loved ones, to celebrate in all of your wins and successes, and, you know, to hold you through all of the challenges. And it's like, I don't know why this week just is a big reflection of the year previous, 2024, and the upcoming year, and like sharing your thoughts, your insights with the people around you, and encouraging people who might not necessarily know how to share, you know, teaching them how to share. And that's like such a beautiful thing to teach children. Like, hey, so like showing them what it looks like to share your emotions and share your stories and what you're going through, and talk about yourself, while also being a very active listener to other people's journeys. And so one day those children can, you know, really, really sit around the hearth fire, the table as well, and be an active participant instead of just casting them off into the corner, okay? And again, for some of you, this could be a full-grown adult that you're trying to include around the table, around the hearth fire, and, you know, maybe they're not used to opening up in that way, or they're, you know, just not at an emotional point where you feel like they are really, really a part of the hearth fire, the table, the council, but you're trying to get them there, you know. So very beautiful. 10 of Earth is also a great card for money also, and home. And we have the Sun in reverse as your final card out. Yeah, things are definitely going to be improving this week as the week goes on. And any challenges you're faced with right now, especially any apprehension about how things will go, for whatever reason, like if you're worried, like, oh, what if this doesn't go well? Like if you're introducing someone to family, for example, like what if it doesn't go well? It will go well. It will go way better than you realize. You know, you can't just sit in this state of anxiety, you know, let yourself, trust the universe, that all will be well, for sure. Thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. Bye-bye.